Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Clash Royale. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a special hunting strategy that I found. It's took it from a legendary player and added a few of my own things into it. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to use it, alright? So, it's good for getting up to Frozen Peak. So it's good maybe 100 to 200 trophies into Frozen Peak. If you have a problem with dropping in and out of Frozen Peak and Royal Arena, I'd use this one. It lets you sit like safely at the bottom of it. You won't really drop out, but you won't get too high up into it, maybe like 200 trophies at the most, so just keep that in mind. The reason I couldn't get too high up with this one is because of all the people who use the most annoying card in the game, the Royal Giant and the Hog Rider. Every other card is easy to take out with this thing. Literally, Princess, Ice Wiz, none of that stuff is a danger to it. But Royal Giant, Hog Rider, very annoying. And you really can't stop the Royal Giant with this one, so that's the reason why I couldn't get too high up with it. But anyway, so the way that I use it is once you hit 10, maybe once you hit 9 or 8, that way you can start getting goblins building up on the arena. Place your hut towards almost in the middle of the arena, or you can't really put it in the middle because it's 3 blocks wide, but put it on one side or the other, this side that you want to go for. And what I do now is place the huts in a line down the middle. That way, whatever they do, they can't attack from either side, because any troop that targets towers will go towards the middle, and then both the towers are hitting it. So make a line down the middle with it. Don't put the huts behind the main tower. Now, what I've seen a lot of people do is, if they have a similar hutting deck, what they just start doing is non-stop poisoning your huts and your tower, and basically it just becomes a war of poison at that point. Just whoever destroys the tower first, it's going to obviously go into overtime, but they will be able to destroy it if they constantly do it. So if they're not doing that, use the poison for minion hordes, or like Princess, or any kind of build-up. Like if they do a giant with a wizard behind it, you definitely going to want to poison that. Now for handling Sparky or Hog Rider or Royal Giant's a little bit different, but Sparky, pretty easy to take out. The huts keep bringing out troops. Don't let the huts all die out, obviously, and then just zap him and use the Ice Spirit guy on him every time he builds up to the full. Now, what I've seen one person do is they put their cannon right at the edge, so it shoots your huts, because you put the huts down the middle, because the cannon will directly target it, and the goblins won't be able to defend that anyway. So if they do that, just keep the huts away from the edge of the metal, so they can't do that, obviously. And when it comes down to the 1 minute mark, that's the point where you really want to start building up huts. If they start fireballing them, then it won't really matter, because they won't be able to do the fireballs fast enough. So just keep placing huts and start an unstoppable push. Now, if you get somebody who catches on to what you're doing and they start just non-stop bombarding you with stuff, trying to not let you build up huts, then use your Musketeer, Valkyrie, and Mini P.E.K.K.A, Ice Spirit, and Zap to slow that down. And that's it for that strategy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps in your trophy efforts, and I'll see you on next episode.